Greetings, friends. This serves as the April 2022 update for the Lugo Missions Journey. Right now, I am very blessed to be standing in my friend's church, but I am not in Vanuatu. As has happened many times in this journey for us so far, we could not have predicted how things have unfolded. And so, currently, I am in Brisbane, Australia. And as you stay tuned, you will see in this update how God has been good to us in the month of April, and in the very near future, we should finally be making our destination in Port Vila, Vanuatu.
After 7 months of waiting, April 1st dawned with the Lugo 5 boarding our first flight, heading toward Vanuatu. Amid the mix of excitement, tears of saying goodbye, the stress of managing lots and lots of luggage, and the nerves of the impending unknown, we received an email alerting us that the Vanuatu borders were closed again, and the final leg of our flight to Vanuatu canceled. With emotions high, it was a gift that we did not need to make any last-minute changes. In case of this situation, we had received prior approval to stay in Brisbane, Australia with our longtime friends and pastors of the Pentecostals of Brisbane, Brother Frank and Sister Vivian Imaricio. Late evening on April 2nd, we arrived in Brisbane, tired and worn out, but we were met with smiles, laughter, hugs, and words of encouragement that we could stay as long as needed. Our friends also assured us that there was plenty to do for God's kingdom in Brisbane until the borders reopened, and true to their word, we were given the liberty to minister in many, many facets.
We were blessed to minister many times in Brisbane and in Caboolture, the daughter work of this church that's 60 kilometers north of Brisbane. And we ministered through preaching, teaching, prayer, and Bible studies. We were excited to teach a 4-week discipleship series on spiritual and emotional health. We assisted with the music in some of the services and enjoyed introducing some new songs to the congregation. It was also an honor to be a part of the transitioning of the Pentecostals of Brisbane's daughter work of 7 years to an autonomous work, and we are proud of the newly formed United Pentecostal Church of Caboolture. We spent Tuesdays working with the People's Mission, a non-profit organization led by the Imaricios that provides clothing, toiletries, shoes, backpacks, sleeping bags, and other necessities to the homeless population. The morning is spent with volunteers picking up donations, sorting clothing, and preparing the van. The evening then involves a drive into downtown Brisbane to set up near another nonprofit group, Street Feed, that provides food for the homeless. It was encouraging to see the relationships that have developed with the many homeless individuals and the Imaricios, as different people shared their stories, fears, trauma, blessings, and situations that happened during that week. Hearts and lives are being changed, and the gospel is being shared as individuals are shown that, though they have been rejected many times over, Jesus is calling them with open arms.
Lastly, Desi spent 10 intense days tearing down the old ramp in front of the church building and helping redesign and construct a new one. The Pentecostals of Brisbane original ramp lasted more than 25 years, but recent water damage warped the timber beyond repair. Pastor Frank, Brother Carey, Brother Navarro, Brother Joseph, and Desi worked together through much heat, humidity, and lots of rain to complete the project hours before a weekend of special services. The believers in Brisbane are committed to spreading the gospel, transforming lives through the power of Jesus' name, discipling through teaching and Bible study, giving generously to the work of the kingdom throughout the world, and serving their community. We have been and are honored, humbled, and blessed to spend April ministering to and with the Pentecostals of Brisbane.
By the way, we did have a few fun days that were inserted here and there in the Australian bush. We met kangaroos, koalas, lots of different free-roaming lizards, much to Rachel's chagrin, especially the bearded dragons, tropical birds, a wombat, and many other native Australian animals. On another day, we visited an Australian National Rainforest Park with the Navarro family, who graciously took us there. and Pastor Emericio took an afternoon to take the guys fishing. We didn't bring any fish home, but we did return with some rather unique sandal-shaped sunburns on our feet where we didn't quite get the sunscreen rubbed in.
For the many of you that have contacted us and encouraged us and kept in touch as we've traveled many miles, thank you that you have continually been an encouragement. We love each of you, and we look forward to giving you a May update from the island of Vanuatu. God bless you all.